Hey everyone, have you ever wanted to start your own Turo car rental business, but you're kind of worried about the cost being too much or the profit not being enough? Well, if that's the case, then this is a video for you because today I'll be going over the breakdown of how much it is to start the business, how much it is to operate the business, and what you'll be looking at for your net, which means your overall income after expenses, at the end of the day after you rent your car or cars out on Turo. So hopefully you guys enjoy and gain a lot of stuff from this video. Leave a thumbs up at the end if you thought it was helpful. Alright, hope you enjoy. So let's start out with saying, how much are you going to make off of your Turo car rental business? From our experience so far, we make about $410 a month in gross income. Now, our total expenses for the car are as follows. One, let's start with the most important one, buying the car. So how much the car cost? It costed us about $312. That is for our car at these rates. Now, second expense is going to be your, let's go with insurance. So some states require you to have insurance. Turo does cover your insurance, so in either case, State of California requires you to have personal insurance, and if you have a loan, you have to have insurance in the majority of cases, at least in California again. So insurance for us, because I have multiple cars on my personal insurance, is $50. After Turo takes its cut of 25%, you get $410 net of what after they take their cut. So that's that. So $410 is after Turo takes 25%, and then that 25% covers, of course, the insurance on the vehicle when it's rented out. So this extra $50 is for your personal insurance. Now you have your next expense, which is one of the more common ones, which is your oil. Your renters are going to put about 1,500 miles on your cars. So 1,500, you do that. Total monthly expense for your oil becomes $15. So every month, oil is going to cost you $15 for oil. Now let's keep moving. Your next expense is going to be tires. Tires, it's going to cost you, on average, for at least a Prius, and again, for tires, it depends on the size of the tire, it varies a lot. But for Prius, they have pretty small tires. It's going to cost you about $450 for all four. This is, again, a very rough number. This is what I got for my Prius. So, 4 tires, $450. They will last you 36,000 miles. You have per 1,000 miles, what you can do. All right, let's do a full breakdown. So per year, your car, how many miles you can put in that car per year? 1,500 times 12 months in the year. That'll get you, I'm going to throw in like a calculator genie ad right here. If you guys don't know, I have a calculator rental business. If you need a calculator to rent it from Calculator Genie. Alright, so do 1,500. All of our calculators are awesome, by the way. We've colored ones. Times 12 months. That gets you, hopefully you guys can see that. So you're going to be putting 18,000 miles on your car every year, which actually is really, that's cool. Alright, so 18,000, which is exactly half of that. So half of your 36,000 miles on your tires. So every 2 years, you have to spend $450 cost. Average. So you have this $450. Now you're going to take that every 2 years. What's the monthly expense of that? 2 years, that means that there's 12 months in a year. That's 24 months. 450 divided by 24. Go back to the calculator. $18.75 a month in tires. And one of the last ones, or maybe even the last one, you have oil, tires, you have your registration, which is going to vary based on what state you live in, just like with the tire. With all of this, it's going to vary by what state you live in. For us, the vehicle registration is costing us $180 per year. Divvy that up into our monthly cost is $15. car payment, personal insurance, oil, tires, vehicle registration. It's also like other little expenses like your, car wash. In regards to repairs and stuff that happens with a car, with my current situation, as I would recommend for everyone, get a certified pre-owned car, so that if something happens to the car, anything mechanical, the dealership will take care of it. We got a really good deal with this dealership. We got 130, well no, I think it's like up to 136,000 miles. We have a warranty. So if anything happens, it is covered, which is super awesome. Now, I don't think I'm missing anything. If I am, I'll go back and add it. Now, as you guys can probably see, my expenses are actually greater than my income. So right here, that number is how much it's costing me every month to have this car. Now this is going to be the cost of having the car for 48 months. The income will also vary, so some months I may be reaching it, most hopefully I'm reaching the 415, but typically on average, out of the 3 months we've been operating, it's been $410 in. Now, if you get a cheaper car, of course it's going to be less. There's ways to kind of make this a little cheaper. You can get a Mazda. I would recommend, if you're going to get a car, I recommend Mazdas. Mazdas are really good cars. They typically don't have a whole lot of upkeep. Your car payment, you can talk them down depending on how many miles you get it with. You could possibly get a payment of maybe $250, all depending on how much you put as a down payment. You can also put zero down in a lot of cases as well. So this is our example on a $14,000 loan. Now, car wash, do it yourself, don't be lazy. $410.75. Now, plus or minus, could be greater, could be less than. I put parentheses over here because it's just an accounting thing, so you know that this is subtracting. Your total profit net on this kind of deal is going to equal minus 75 cents. So minus 75 cents every month, which, for amount of work that you're putting into this isn't a whole lot. So that's why I kind of recommend going with a smaller, try to get that number down. So that was this kind of you're seeing where we made mistakes and stuff. So with a Mazda, we would have only needed, if we had put zero down, we could have gotten one for $12,500. I will go back and do that after this, so and we'll do that kind of calculation. So this isn't bad though. This is not as not as bad as you may think it is, but so you have this. That's your monthly $36. 9 times 4, $36 loss. Now, what is really cool is at that point in time, after 4 years passes, / your 48 months are over, once the 48 months are over, this expense right here, your car payment, is gone. For us, this is just a long-term investment. Once your car payment is over, the residual value of this car will be around $7,000 to $10,000, or we can either trade it in or sell it and grab 10 grand. So after 4 years has passed, your expenses will decrease your car payment. Take your income. Now, new expenses after 4 years, which to calculate that, you take your current expenses, $410.75. Your new monthly expenses are $98.75. So how much are you making after 4 years on this car now? Your new net income is positive $311.25 per month. For us, we're going to be really patient. For you guys, now that you know, don't kind of be careful of that number so you guys can kind of see. Me and my business partner, we're going to have to wait 4 years for us to start making some real coinage. Best part about this, if we have 5 cars and in 4 years, you're going to take 5 cars, multiply by 311.25 because that's what each car will be making net profit $1,556.25 net profit after 4 years. Now you're saying, well, I'm not going to be dumb like you guys were and get a more expensive loan than I want to afford because I want to make some money during the process. So let's start with a cheaper car. Smart idea, guys. Very smart idea. So that's in the next video.